Is anybody holding a bag of Caspa having a good time yet? Because this party hasn't even started. Yeah, we've moved up 10 ranks on the overall market cap listing. Yes, the chart is forming a beautiful 100-day cup formation. And right now, we're in the beginnings of the handle right before a breakout. Opening up our Excel spreadsheet, we can see the average price gain is 150 to 500% from the cup and handle pattern. And historically, last summer, Caspa formed this exact pattern. But this isn't even the party started yet. As we can see, jumping over to the official Caspa Currency YouTube channel. The reason why I'm correlating this with an official YouTube channel is because of all the links that they create on this YouTube, as well as the VIP people in front of the camera. This is the head of Caspa marketing. We have multiple interviews with Shay and Jonathan Soplinsky himself. Just recently, they dropped a video that isn't so nerdy, that's not so academic. It's actually a marketing campaign for listing Caspa on Binance. This is fresh within the last 72 hours. Let's check it out.
Binance. Looking for Caspa on Binance. Binance.
I don't know. I think all I'm looking for is...
I'm looking for Caspa on Binance. Tier 1. Go live.
Caspa's big move is getting closer and closer, and the utilization of technical analysis is becoming more urgent in the overall crypto market than it was months ago. Way back last summer, it was fundamentals that were helping people find these massive gems. As the market top starts getting near, it's the technical analysis that's the weapon of choice for traders. Keep in mind, you sell your Caspa, let's say you walk away with $600,000. That's a pretty good score. Half of that is going to go to taxes. But for traders who know their technical analysis, who've been charting and using leverage the entire season, we can flip around and start shorting meme coins and other weaker projects that will fall super fast. Cryptos go down 3 times as fast as they go up. And shorting is almost a free roll. You'll have to talk to your accountant. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. But even if you lose a short trade, it could be a tax loss. Let's jump right into the meme coins, size up some popular projects, and look for potential entries. Starting with Dog with a Hat. This one has warning signs all over it. Out of the 3 meme coins we're going to take a look at, this is one that I would not put my money into at all. Here's why. Yeah, there is a broadening wedge pattern right here. This is statistically bullish slightly. Here's the issue. This broadening wedge also creates the third shoulder of this head and shoulder pattern top. We can see a very similar pattern on the GFAL chart back in December, right before it had its massive leg down. Dog with a Hat fundamentally is losing a lot of momentum to these new up-and-coming cryptos like Brett, Turbo, and all of these funky cat coins. I think Dog with Hat, as of right now, has seen its doggish day. The Pepe chart, we can see that there's a 10-day reverse rounded bottom pattern. This is slightly bearish, but it's not a full 21-day or longer pattern. In order for any formation on a chart to hold massive sway, whether it's a falling wedge, cup and handle, ascending triangle, it's got to be 21 days or over to really affect the overall chart price. Anything less, and you just have a pennant type of pattern, it will still affect the chart, but on a much lesser scale. So there is a bit of a bearish oversight on Pepe right now, but it's not too bad. Adding in an indicator called stochastics, we can see the stochastics is fully suppressed to the downside. And as a rule of thumb, the best time to enter is when this pendulum RSI oscillator is fully swung to the downside. As we can see over and over again on the Pepe chart, had you have bought it when this pendulum was swinging down, it would have been a great entry. So right now, we just barely reached the base of the stochastic indicator, as well as notice the size of the candles. These are all very long candles. Meanwhile, you can do this on Caspa or any chart. Right before a breakout, you're likely to see the candles condense down and get into a much more tight formation. We can see this happening on Pepe over and over again before it moves to the upside. What I'd like to see before a buy signal on this chart is I'd like to see the stochastics turn and start breaking to the upside, as well as a series of tight consolidating candles together. Taking a look at an Alex Becker pick while we're into hype plays, this is ticker PAAL. Inside the VIP group, we posted this about 2 weeks ago, explaining that there was a very clear double top pattern. And while we mentioned there would be resistance around the 36 mark, we saw downside indefinitely to 30 or lower, in which we would be looking for new buy signals. Right now, the candle's done exactly as we've predicted, crashing down. Right now, it's at 29 cents. So we'll be posting more information about this charting pattern when the falling knife turns around inside VIP, just showing you how useful technical analysis can be. Looking at the turbo chart, this had a massive run to the upside, and as of right now, there are no clear signs of a breakout, although all that we're seeing is some healthy profit taking. As you can see, there's a nice rounded shape. This is indicating that there's a level of buyers that are interested, as well as other traders taking profit. This is a good sign, and it shows a healthy chart. This is leaning away from all of a sudden it doing a cliff drop to the downside. I'd like to continue to watch the turbo chart and wait for this to level off more, and then start giving us buy signals of breaking to the upside. The reason why we're starting to monitor these meme coins isn't necessarily to go long. A lot of these have already made massive moves to the upside. It's to actually short them. After the 2025 peak is in, shorting meme coins can be an insanely profitable endeavor. This is the most important week of crypto for all of 2024. On Wednesday, the 12th, PAAL's going to address the nation's monetary policy. The FOMC website is going to post their new quarterly report, which we'll be breaking down and analyzing inside of VIP. PAAL comes out there and he says, for example, yeah, we're still planning on doing 3 rate cuts. I've gone over the numbers. We are on point. That is going to be so bullish. Crypto and risk-off assets are going to rocket to the moon. See all these arrows on the Caspa chart? Each one of them is an FOMC meeting. The combination of bullish fundamentals with bullish technical analysis is about to jumpstart this Caspa party. I'm already in a winning 7x leverage trade on Caspa, and I'm looking to add onto this winning leverage trade. This is building onto leverage trades. I'm hearing people talking about spot trading Caspa, trying to sell the top of breakouts and buy it again lower. This is not the way to take advantage of your charting skill set. The only way to do it is with leverage trading. Your HODL bag needs to remain in cold storage untouched. If you need to get a 1% or a 3% of that bag out to start opening up some low risk leverage trades, like a 3x leverage trade on Caspa, that's fairly low risk, around 15 cents. It would have to crash all the way to 11 for that to go bunk. That's a great starting point for somebody with no experience. Building on to winning leverage trades is the way to go and maximize your exposure to these upside moves. So we'll be posting a detailed trading plan within the next 24 hours, going over the details of what we'll be looking for on the chart, as well as in this very important FOMC meeting. Thanks for checking out this video, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. I understand for everybody out there who's been trading a lot of meme coins or GameFi picks, that the barrier for entry into crypto can be fairly high. It takes a while until you understand what layer 2s are and all this technical jargon. There's a guy who lives in this tower who's a professional computer coder. And you know what his bag is? It's Dogecoin and Shiba. I mean, he could have at least got a base meme coin, right? Just showing how it takes a lot of time and experience to get you up to speed. And of course, technical analysis is a shortcut, almost like a warp zone, which can get you neck and neck with the traders who understand all the fundamentals on these more complicated projects like Caspa, and you can even out trade them because of your skill set in technical analysis. And we're the only VIP group with a full library going over every classic pattern statistic. This is basically from a stack of books from Barnes and Noble, but used over the charts from the last 6 months. In all these old trading books, it's going to be charts from like a decade ago. Not as relevant as the material that we have right now, as well as we do have the 24-point checklist. I know what research is like. You can spend hours reading something that has almost no relevance to a dollar amount, to a bottom line. This can help your research stay on task and give you a lot more insight into how to avoid massive rug pulls like Blender. Remember, that was like super hyped up 60 days ago. We went ahead and did a 24-point report on it while the price was still high and stable. And guess what we came up with? Absolutely no way. Don't invest in this. We also foresaw the rug pulls coming for Lit Labs, Hello Labs, PlayZap, and the details on how to do it are all right inside this 24-point checklist. Humans always end up making errors. It's when you have a system to ensure that you check over every stone not left unturned, then you can start beating the market. And I'm offering you the system that I've been using. Of course, we got in Caspa super early. 400 days ago, there was only 4 traders talking about it. It was Galaxy Crypto, Caspa Silver, Crypto John, and myself. Every other YouTuber, Son of a Tech, and all these huge old school mining channels, they were all talking Caspa down, saying that the ASICs were going to crash it and it was a Bitmain scam. It was us 4 who held the torch. And then after we held 5 cents for a while, that was when all these GameFi guys started latching onto Caspa to start pumping their picks like Hello Labs and Lit Labs, and a lot of other creators started catching on to the hype. But this 24-point checklist was how we realized Caspa was going to be our all-in play way back before anybody acknowledged its value on social media. Even the bulls like Galaxy and Crypto John, they were only buying 20%, 15% of their bag in Caspa. We were the only guys who knew that it was going to be an all-in play. And it's not based on my intuition. It's based on the system that we used. No stone left unturned. So get your hands on it.